Hi, everybody. So I'm doing a tiny painting. I just watched a woman's video, and she talks about you doing tiny paintings so that you don't get intimidated. So I'm actually going to be doing smaller paintings. See how small that is? So we'll see how this works, how this work out. I may need to get another size for a brush. It might be a little bit too big, but we'll see what we got here that's small. I said 8. This is, we'll see. This one is not as in shape, and we got our size 10. So she said size 10 and size 4. Right? So that's what she said. Let's see what we get here. Okay, picture number 1. This is tiny painting. Hey, this way. This is not that much room. Some of y'all don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing tiny painting. I should have got me a little napkin here. I want to do an abstract. And again, I saw. I'm just doing an experiment here. I'm really just I'm figuring stuff out, learning how to be on such a small canvas and not feel like I'm being held a prisoner. Okay. So I did learn something about working on such a small canvas. Okay. So let's do the real deal here. I could go smaller. So tiny. So let's just get she says don't use too many different colors. That's what she said. That's what we're not going to do. Okay. That's what we're not going to do then. And she said do some in the middle. So I'll just leave it as an abstract. Over the yellow. This one's turning out pretty. It's different, but I think it works. Yeah. So, ooh, that kind of happened. So let's use that to our advantage. We're gonna leave that like that because it do feel like it's supposed to be like that. Okay. It's so funny how you start to see mistakes as actually working out. That was a mistake, but look at that. Just never know. Mm. So this I'm just leaving this as an abstract. I feel like it almost was telling me that's what it wanted to be. See how it's like working out though. That's so interesting. I feel like I tapped into my muse. Okay. Ooh, child, even I feel like it's like or that way, that way, that way. That looks like some weird little trace in her flower is there. I'm leaving it just like this. is this? It's a little darker here. That looks like that's actually a pathway. I'm going to leave it alone up there. So I think I'm going to leave it like it, leave it more abstract. Let it run. See what happens. I decided to make the fields red, more red. I do like how that ended up. So we'll let it dry like that. Okay, little tiny art. This is kind of what it looks. It's an abstract, y'all. So I just decided to go with the flow with that one. Okay, I have been thinking about carrots, so we'll see how this go here. Let me pull up a picture of a carrot. I don't know why I keep getting carrots on my mind, and I don't even eat carrots. I don't even mess with them all like that, but we're gonna see how we do with this this sort of more of an incomplete. Why is my cat's bit this? Look, y'all, look, it's eating. These cats, it's literally they bit it. That's why it wasn't working. Y'all, it's always something with these cats. They lucky I love them. Literally half of that brand new brush because they be in here chewing on this and thinking I don't know they doing it. And I didn't caught them a couple times. They didn't ate the brush, y'all. Don't even care. Well, I got to use this brush now. I was wondering why it was acting up. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm seeing the yellow is here, the orange is here, and the brown is here. And then I know I'm seeing it all light with a little bit of dark in the middle, a little bit of dark here. So we'll see what happens. I don't think I want to do we're gonna do it loose. So this should be orange. I'm thinking about the top of a carrot. Okay, so I need some yellow in the carrot. I should have just left it that color right there, but I guess I'll just add the yellow according to what I'm seeing here with the carrots. The carrot got yellow, got sun on it. So that's looking a little lighter. Now if we go back, let's go back to the orange. Now I remember it looks like it has some brown along the edge. So I'm just leave a little bit there for it to bleed through. And this, what is this? This is a medium brown. Yeah, I'm just going by medium. I ain't even worried about specific colors yet. What happened? Or maybe I'm just paranoid. Okay, not yet. Yeah. Hey, I actually like it. It looks like this carrot got rot on it. That's what it looks like when we overlaying this like this. Smooth it so it doesn't look so. I might have to do dry brush here. That's what I might have to do. Dry brush to get it a little darker. 'Cause I don't even know what happened right there, y'all. I'm literally coloring with this brush. Okay. So that was a happy accident. Now, I guess I'm going to just leave it down. I'm going to just leave it look like it's chipped there. I'm starting to realize like sometimes when you think something is not working for a painting, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to draw this first. So y'all, I'm trying to make sure it doesn't even go even. So I was just drawing this on. I definitely want to try to keep it light. This is my carrot, y'all. I'm just learning the less is more concept. Some of y'all may not know what I'm doing. I'm doing a carrot, y'all. A carrot. Okay. So of course I have to go in. I have to go in a little bit more up here. Yeah, just a little bit. Right there. I'm pulling the water that's from there to work with the carrot. Now that is like a really dark green. So we might have to just mix a little bit. Yeah. That looks a little darker. Okay, this I hope this is as dark as I think it's going to be. Or I might need some blue, y'all. Let's see how this go. Oh, I'm trying to make some ends be darker. Okay, I'm going to dab it. It's a little bit too much water. I didn't want that much. But I did want it to look kind of grainy. Yeah, I'm having fun. This is the best I even ever done a bit. What you call? I didn't like how that was turning out, so I just took some of the water and just going to kind of brush stroke it myself. Okay, really should be a little darker, like here. Maybe I should just go ahead and add a little blue with the green, because I mean that's what it seemed like it's trying to do. or a little bit of purple. I'm literally making these colors on the side here. This looks very close to it. I don't need a lot. Went a little bit too dark, but it got darker. So I did this little picture. This little carrot. Let's do another one. Oh, this I could do like an impressionism one if I had a big enough brush, but the cats messed it up. So let's see if it'll work. So I'm thinking about just trying to get as much yellow as I could get on the edge of this carrot. So I'm doing it faster, but so I just went with my brush stroke because the last I didn't like how that began on the last one. So this is, to me, this is coming along better. I feel like this is happening better than the last time. Hey, I'm trying to get that with that darker feeling, that darker look right there. It doesn't matter. I could go over it with dry, like dry on wet, but it would have to be dry with this raggedy brush. Okay, that was better. Once I'm just using that to add personality to the leaf of the carrot. Okay. There's no perfect painting in this video. It's just having fun with the brush. Okay. This is going to be a roll. Hmm. I'm just experimenting with water flow, y'all. Learning. Oh, that's an interesting effect. It's amazing when you experiment. You just be like, okay, wait a minute, this is getting better. Just some experimentation. Maybe it's a fruit that you only see on an alien planet. Yeah, like what the heck is that? Let's see here. There's my little flower. I'm just seeing. I actually kind of like it like that. I want to look up like when they do abstract art. So this is just a little bit of doodling I just did, y'all. You know, with doodling with your paints. I gotta get ready to go, but I am having fun, not following the rules. But let's try this. Let's try this abstract painting. This mini small. Now she did. She drew something here. Okay. Okay, so let's see. This is what I just drew. It's an abstract. So shoot, I feel like I want to leave it like that, to be honest. It's been a while since I used this one. So now I'm gonna go over it again when it dries. Okay. Now Kandinsky, I think he did his stuff in black. So this is dry. This is gonna take time. Probably should have just did it with a dark marker. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I have a permanent marker, so I can get the placement of this. So I did just some of it in marker. I'm gonna finish it because I want the. So it looks like I'm making it a little bit bolder, I guess, like uh Kandinsky would have did it. I don't have the best brushes, but I like this random weird shape that I created. And I'm doing this with a dry brush, so I'm filling in where the black marker didn't. Okay. This brush sucks so bad. Okay, back to the marker. It should be dry enough now. But here's the only problem with this part. Even though that wasn't on purpose, it seems like it was meant to be that way. So I think he used also I think Kandinsky also used. This is a type of marker that's not supposed to bleed. So I'm just like dragging some color up, like that guy did, like what he did in that picture. See how he's doing, making different levels. So they say Marilyn Monroe got a famous comment to say it's better to be absolutely ridiculous or mad than be flat out boring. I said Marilyn Monroe was always a funny character. Um, so this is so different, but I don't even care. Okay. I'm just going in like random directions to see what happens. I don't even know if this is like really even working right, but oh well. Thought I would do something being some mad energy to see if it turns into something. So here we have it. There we have it. Yeah. Okay, with Kandinsky, he would draw at least one other shape too. So yeah, I put a triangle there, y'all. Kind of like what Kandinsky would do. You would just see this shape out of nowhere in the picture and be like, "What is that?" Okay. Thinking about how Kandinsky, he would have had weird shapes there. Maybe. But they have to be of different sizes. I'm seeing what it's like to be just like this this fake mad genius with this to see what happens. Just to see, since it's supposed to be so, it's better to be mad, as they say with art. So that's what I'm doing, just to see what happened. That didn't work. Okay, I think I got an idea. I'm just letting myself be like go mad with this. It's raining, y'all. Okay, in these different colors here. What could I put there? That was red, something that's vibrant. Maybe I can kind of get some pink in there now. Yeah. Okay. This is kind of like a a weird way of me painting. I normally don't paint this way, but that's what it is. Okay, that's not coming out. So it's probably need like a green maybe there. Or is that the brush just not? Okay, let's try this one. So I tried to throw the picture off a little bit. Hey y'all. Hmm. This is turning out to be interesting. Just saying, y'all. I feel like there has to be maybe a little bit of light blue there. Well, that's not what I wanted, but I don't know why it went so dark. literally shows baby blue. This brush is so tore up that it's like getting in my way. I'm just going for madness now. Whatever. So we'll see what it looks like when it dries though. I gotta remember the watercolor always dries lighter. So that's dark. That little thing was dark. Let me see if I got one more scrappy piece of paper. So we'll do something. I'm doing this a whole nother type of way. Trying to see here. Okay. I'm trying to work within a. Okay, I think I'm a. Okay, there's something behind it, so almost done. So this is there's something drawn behind it. I don't know if y'all can see it. So I'm going to leave it like that, but I probably should have did this in a darker marker, and then painted over it. But I know what I was drawing in my imagination. Like I know. So I can always go over it in crayon when it dry and do that part in crayon, that part, different parts of this in crayon. And then maybe go over it with water, and then I'll flatten the picture. So I can use also crayon here. I could have picked up different like this. So I could go over it like this and say, well, from here it's going to stay blue, but then from here the rest could be in crayon. Like, I mean, a different color. So I might want to go contrast and put red here or dark green here. And then I just keep on going through until the whole picture is out in the picture. Or I can just leave some things dark, okay, and leave it flat back there, maybe brown and blue design. I can always do this part in blue, and then all on the back I can do dark green, or the rest of the shape, and then people will be able to see it through the wash. I mean, through the strokes. I also could have did it wet on wet, where I just wetted the whole page, and I just dropped colors in after I did the picture in crayon. So next time I do it, I'm gonna do the picture originally in crayon, in colored pencils, or just crayon. And then I'm gonna wet the whole page and then dump different colors in that way, and let it go like this to run the colors. I could do it that way, but this was a new way where he was like doing steps with his brush, to create that abstract type of look. And then I could always, like I said, go in on with a brighter color on the inside of this blue, and then I could always do the original outline in a darker crayon, and then go on in the outside in yellow, and this inside right here in yellow, and maybe this part in green. Like I'm talking about all in crayon, the darker colors except for the yellow, and see how it looks in the picture. But I'm gonna wait for this dry because I don't want to ruin my crayon. So we'll wait, let it dry, and then I'll go over the picture again. So I'm gonna do my pictures this size. I feel like when it was smaller than this, it was too small for me. So I think I'm gonna stick with jumbo birthday card size, like this size. That way, if I ever want to do it as a birthday card, if I wanted to give somebody a birthday card with my original art on the front of it, it'll look like this. It wouldn't have to be upsized so much, resized so much. So let's go with one more piece of scrap paper. I have some scrap papers. We're doing short scrap paper. So let's say I start off with crayons, right? I start off with crayons. We have to have some light. So okay. I made so I'm just pretty much doing some random things, imaginary here. I don't see no baby blue in here, so I guess I'll do this. Okay, yeah. And I might add an orange just to have some lighter color. Okay, so it's like a little abstract, but still you can kind of tell what I was thinking about. And then yeah, maybe some colored pencil in here, erasable. So I did some little random little shapes here with this blue colored pencil. So yeah. All right. Let's see what we get here. When we spray it. So let's get it here. Oh, this is This not supposed to look all rainy and grainy like that. I don't know why it's doing that. It could be the surface that it's sitting on, because that's ridiculous. But it's almost like it's just, I'm just looking at it like now when accidents happen, maybe it was meant to be. Okay, I'm gonna leave it alone just like that and see what happens when it dries. I don't know why the water soaked through, but it did. But I do like how it turned out. It's almost like it was getting grainy on its own. So weird. Must not be a high quality paper. I just bought the paper. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. It's thunderstorming and my lights was flickering. So I did a couple experimenting. These ones supposed to be like slowly drawn perfectly pictures because I'm not really trying to go there. I'm really trying to get more into abstract and Kandinsky type of artwork. Okay. Bye everybody, I gotta go. I didn't realize how late it was getting. What happens when you get so caught up in doing artwork? I'm gonna be up. So here's that one I told you I did. I'm gonna darken darken it, but these specific type of drawing, I'm gonna actually be retracing these ones. I'm gonna use some tracing paper and I'm gonna retrace these shapes again and do different variations like Andy Warhol did of Marilyn Monroe. So I'm gonna make duplicates of these drawings I did, and and then I might do them in the graphic design software. I might retrace them with my pencil and then do a couple versions of it, retrace my own drawings, retrace, and then do a couple variations of the Kandinsky type approach, and then I might actually sell them because I really like the designs that came out today. I find it very very interesting. So I like the designs I came up with. I'm just going to do different variations of the color abstract colors that I used. I'm going to sell them too. Yeah, that one right there. I think that one could actually. Yeah, this one. That one definitely. That one. Oh, child. I'm gonna do that one again several times. That drawing was like, wow. Okay, bye everybody. I'll see y'all later. Time to go get some dinner.